Alright, today we are going over the most common mistakes that's keeping your legs skinny, more specifically your quads. So if you are ready, let's see the first one. Relying on the old big four, more specifically squats. They are not bad, but just super fatiguing, and they also involve a lot of other muscles like your glutes, spine erectors, lower back, and it doesn't mean that you can build tree trunk legs doing the squat, but you can do better. Machines like a hack squat will provide more stability, and it's going to allow you to train your quads more effectively. Or if you don't have that machine, like I do, you can use the Smith machine. Throw some plates under your hair, and this machine is still going to provide you some form of stability so you can train your quads effectively. And the second mistake is your range of motion. Look at the joint where these muscles are acting. That's going to be your knee. So you want to make sure that you are maximizing this knee flexion so you can get the most out of your quad training. Now from studies we know that the quads prefer to be in this lengthened position or to be trained at this lengthened position, and for that unfortunately you are going to need ankle mobility. But you can also set up the exercises so it allows for this knee flexion to happen and to maximize it without swapping out anything what you are doing. For example, if you are doing the leg press, then you can just place your feet lower down, and that is going to increase the moment arm and the knee flexion, and that's going to train your quads more. Or if you are doing a squat, then you can just throw the plates under your hair, and that is also going to elevate your hair, and it's going to give you an artificial mobility at your ankle so you can maximize this knee flexion. So basically your goal is to cover your calves with your hamstring. You can do the same thing with pretty much any exercise. Lunges, same thing. Push your knees forward and try to get your hamstrings touching your calves. Bulgarian split squat, same thing. Pushing your knee forward, hamstring to calves. So remember, lacking mobility is not a problem, but not trying to make up for that by simply adding a plate is a crime. Third mistake is avoiding exercises that solely train your quads, and that's going to be the leg extension and the sissy squats. None of these are dangerous, and they are really good at targeting and isolating your quads. These two exercises also the only ones that's going to train the rectus femoris, that's the longest head of your quads that's running up to your hip, because you can't train that with squats or lunges, unfortunately. Mistake number 4 is the burn. Especially when people are trying to do leg extension, partial squats or anything where the goal is to isolate their quads or train them effectively. The burn has nothing to do how effective your set was. Instead, focus on pushing your sets really close to failure, and that is going to grow your muscle. And this will take us to the last one, and that is the weight what you are using. This is in correlation with how hard you train. Because of this burn focus, you are never really training your quads with heavy weights and hard. And let me give you an example, like leg extension. Instead of doing 30 reps and leaving 100 in the tank, why not increase the weight so you can do anything in between 5 to 10 reps, and once you hit the upper end, you can just increase the weight again. And then this way, this is going to make sure that you are training the muscle close proximity to failure, and it is going to grow. And the same can be said about lunges, Bulgarian split squats, even hack squat, leg press, anything. Doing it in these low rep ranges will allow you to maximally train your quads instead of bitching out. And the next step is going to be you watching these two videos. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. For coaching, hit the link in the description. Talk to you soon.